Today we're going to be talking about a question I get all the time. Why do you use vinegar in some of your cakes? I know, it may sound a little strange, but vinegar is like a secret ingredient that adds that little bit of extra magic to your cakes, and today we're going to find out why. Also, excuse my voice, it is winter here in New Zealand and I've just got this terrible cough and cold that just won't go away. Okay, now back to vinegar. So vinegar has been used in cooking and baking for centuries, and its magical properties lie in the acetic acid that it contains. And when it's added to baking, vinegar is honestly a game changer. It enhances flavors, textures, and even contributes to the rise of our baked goods. So picture this, you're preparing a cake and you want it to be super fluffy and moist. Well, enter vinegar. So how exactly does the acidic nature of vinegar help with this? Well, there's actually a few reasons. First being that it helps our baked goods rise and create an airy texture by reacting with baking soda. When vinegar reacts with baking soda, it creates carbon dioxide bubbles, so as the batter bakes, these tiny air bubbles expand, causing the cake to rise and giving it that light, airy texture that we love. But it's not just about the rise, so vinegar also helps to create a tender and moist crumb in our baked goods. This is because the acidity in vinegar interferes with gluten development. So gluten is a protein that can make our baked goods tough when overworked, which is why you'll often hear me say not to overmix your batter. By inhibiting gluten development, vinegar allows for a more delicate crumb and a soft, moist texture. And it's not just cakes that benefit from a little touch of vinegar, but also biscuits, muffins, and even bread. So when it comes to bread, it's pretty much the same thing. So vinegar inhibits gluten formation, which leads to a more relaxed and extensible dough, resulting in a less dense and chewy bread. On top of that, vinegar also helps to enhance the browning of baked goods. And it also acts as a natural preservative, extending the shelf life of things like homemade bread. How does it do this? Well, the acidic environment created by vinegar inhibits mold and bacterial growth, helping your bread to stay fresher for longer. And here's a fun fact. Vinegar is often used to make a homemade buttermilk substitute by adding vinegar to milk. And if you're interested in learning how to make that homemade buttermilk substitute, then I have done another video on this, which I'll post a link to below. So there you go. The next time you bake, consider the magic of vinegar. So that is it, guys. I hope you learned something new today, and your question as to why I use vinegar in my cakes is answered. I'll see you in the next video.